Hey, this is Kimika from Balanced Nurse Life, and today's video is Travel Nursing Process Explained. Now, if you're thinking of becoming a travel nurse, this is the video to watch. Tell everyone, this is the video to watch. Now, in this video, I'll tell you exactly what you need to get done to have your portfolio ready. So when you make that discussion with a recruiter, you're on the ball. Let us move right into the video. Decided to become a travel nurse, and there are some things that you need to put in place. Now we're going to look at this in parts. So first, as any nurse, you make sure that you have a current resume. In addition to your current resume, you need to make sure you have two references. Two professional references is good, and you can have one peer reference. Now, what am I talking about peer reference? I'm talking you have a colleague on the floor that you work with. That person can be your peer reference. And as for your professional references, I'm talking the nurse in charge who you have worked with. Prepare a personal folder for yourself, and in this folder you're going to have all these documents together. Now, when we talk about your current resume, we're talking about your current resume with at least your last 2 years experience with uninterrupted experience. Now, if there's an area that you weren't actively working, then you can explain that. For example, you were doing a course and it was a full-time course, and you decide to be at school full-time instead of working and doing school. So you're going to make sure that it's reflected on your resume too. You're going to need an active unencumbered nursing license. And you also need to think, which state am I going to practice in? So if you live in Nebraska, for example, then you have your license that you have to work in that state. If you want to practice in Florida, then you said, okay, I want to practice only in Florida. Then you have like a straight nursing license, and that is good to go. Now, if you want to practice in other compact states, then you need to say, okay, am I living in a compact state? And if not, how can I achieve this? Or you might not be able to, because one of the requirements for a compact state is that you need to be living in that state itself. So what you could do, decide the states that you're willing to work in, and you can get licenses for all these places. But whichever license you have at first, you can always start your travel nurse experience using that license. Nurses who are internationally trained, in addition to your current resume, your unencumbered active license, you need to have proof of your nursing education. So proof of your nursing education can be in the form of your nursing transcript or your nursing diploma that you have achieved at your university where you study, in whichever country that you were in before you migrated to the United States of America. So that's for our international nurses. In addition to your active unencumbered nursing license and your current resume, you need certifications, for example, your BLS. And if you're working in a very acute area, you might need to have your ACLS available. For persons who are working with children, some institution will ask you to have your PLS. So these are the other certifications that your physical examination also involve proof of your immunization status. And this is where they will ask you a question to find out if you have received your hepatitis vaccines. Very important for nurses. You're also expected to do your tuberculosis test. They will inject that tubicillin under the skin, and they will to see if it had gotten larger, and that will show that you reacted to it. Now, for some of us nurses from the Caribbean, we received the BCG vaccine as part of our immunization from our kids, and some of us will show a positive reading. In that event, then a chest x-ray will be ordered. And if you know that you have reacted to the test before, please speak up, because some places will even go a little bit further and order a quantiferin gold blood. Quantiferin gold test comes back positive. Please do not be alarmed. The most they will do is refer to your pulmonologist, and they will prescribe for you to get the tuberculosis treatment prophylactically. Happy New Year's, everyone. I just want to say that before I go on. Okay, now that I've told you all Happy New Year's, let us move on to this video. So don't forget that we do that drugs test. In that drugs test we do for every employment as a nurse. And some places we have spot checks. Yes, we do. So that drugs test is important, and it is done at the time of your physical. Additional documents that you may need to provide is a copy of your driver's license. Now, for most companies, most agencies, they have like a system where you create an account, and in that account, you'll upload all these documents. So you need to upload a copy of your driver's license. They might ask you to upload a copy of your social security card so they can see your social security number. They also ask for persons who are immigrants in the United States. You need to provide documents as proof to practice. For example, they will ask you to upload your green card, right? Or your number. There's a part here that they ask you to put your alien registration number there, and they will check to see that you can legally practice in the United States. Or if you're here on a work permit, then you have that section that will be dealing with that particular area as well. And you think you're done, right? Nope. While gathering all these documents, you have some exams that you need to take. Yes, you have some exams that you need to take. And these exams, the pass mark is 80% or more. So your agency will say, okay, we send you a link, and in this link, you have some exams that you need to do. Now, people, when you get this link, please do not sit around. Be proactive. Be proactive. Find out your deadline for getting these exams done and do them for Pete's sake. They are important. Now, some exams might be tailored to the area that you decided you want to work. So if you want to be a medical surgical floor, then you have exams that are tailored to medical surgical. If you want to go to a telemedical surgical floor, then you have EKGs to do. Ooh! Yes, you have EKGs to do, and that exam is fun. Yep, I did it several times. It's fun. So those are some of the important exams that you need. All you need to do is communicate, communicate, communicate. Okay? Now, nurses, this is all we have to do in the first stage. This is all we have to do, and it is just step one. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be awesome. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. Bye for now.